One of the most dangerous spiders in the world, and tonight a found in Newcastle is making history for the largest spider ever found.
And it's the biggest we've ever received.
A very odd-looking creature. Whole town scratching their heads as to what is it?
Oh my God.
Something that should have been dead 65 million years ago.
There are a lot of things that seem too weird to belong to this world, whether hidden creatures or exceptionally rare sights. These anomalies defy expectations. So let's count down on all such things that humans were not supposed to see. Remember Carnicetus? It might just be the scariest part of the King Kong movie. Well, locals recently stumbled upon a worm that bears an uncanny resemblance to Carnicetus, sparking theories that the movie might have drawn inspiration from this creature. Strangely enough, this worm appears to be alive too. Some speculate that those who discovered it opted to keep it safe in a cave, though anyone familiar with the movie knows that might not be the best idea. Others suggest it could be a hyper-realistic animatronic version of the worm, hidden to trick tourists and explorers. Regardless, most people would rather keep the worm safely thousands of miles away from them. Murlock. If you've ever played World of Warcraft, you'll recognize the Murlock, those fictional amphibious creatures from Azeroth. But what if something like that appeared right in your backyard? That's exactly what happened when this creature was spotted perched outside a branch, and it was even captured on video to prove it. Now, theories abound. Is this a real amphibian with some rare mutation? Or could it be a product of CGI trickery? It certainly looks convincing enough to raise some doubts. What's your take on it? Grotesque Moth. A homeowner found this bizarre moth-like critter hanging from his door frame. Having no idea what this was, he posted this clip online to get some information. And seeing this wood-colored, this moved back and forth like this, I can come up with only one thing: that it looks like something related to the devil. Netizens were straight up scared, seeing something with these looks exist on our planet. If you have any suggestion on what this thing could be, let me know in the comments. Hunting spiders. Discovering a giant spider inside your home is unsettling enough, but finding one clutching its prey in its mouth takes it to another level of creepiness. A man captured this viral clip, which might seem mundane at first glance. However, upon closer inspection, you'll notice a huntsman spider crawling on the fridge with a mouse gripped in its jaws. But wait, there's more. Check out another headline-making clip.
From the University of Michigan found something a little larger than expected when they were doing some research on spiders in Peru.
In this one, a massive spider is accidentally recorded carrying a possum. I'm just relieved these creatures don't have wings. Yet. Who knows, they might evolve in a few million years. Goblin fetus. Mexican locals and internet users alike have been intrigued by this puzzling discovery. The unusual features of this thing oddly resembled a creature from ancient folklore, sparking widespread speculation that led to its scientific examination. Now, some regional officials have suggested it could be a goblin fetus or a noggle, a legendary shapeshifter. Now, the goblin baby is displayed at the Goblin Museum in Husqvarna Cambo, where it continues to attract daily visitors fascinated by the cultural and social significance of goblins in the region. Mud monster. There's a wild theory that the US government is experimenting with extraterrestrial creatures in remote areas like forests and deserts. Most people dismissed it as crazy rumors, but now an anonymous whistleblower has stirred things up by releasing a video allegedly showing an alien, possibly experimented on by the government. Some skeptics claim the creature in the video is just a regular animal, possibly from Japan. But there's no proof of this. We've never seen a creature like this on Earth before. Terrifying bite. Doesn't this remind you of something straight out of Stranger Things? This strange creature was caught on film, opening its mouth to reveal rows of sharp teeth. A research vessel claimed to have discovered it deep in the ocean, yet its alien-like appearance suggests it could have come from outer space. Many online skeptics suspected it might be a fake prop. Regardless of its origins, one thing is certain: it's unlike anything seen before. E.T. Lizard. Have you seen something so strange that it gave you the chills? Well, here's something similar. A man found this on his outdoor exploration. A creature that looked like a humanoid lizard. With patterned skin like a reptile, but arms and legs too long for a normal one. And the way it was sticking to the stone looked too weird. Is it the lizard man or what? If you have any idea what that is, let me know in the comments. Chupacabra Remains. While searching for the elusive chupacabra in the woods of Cuba, a man stumbled upon a strange corpse lying on the ground. Despite being mostly decomposed and only a few patches of hair remaining on its body, its muzzle and overall appearance closely matched the creature's description. Locals in the area claimed it had been seen roaming the outskirts of Havana for some time, before its body was discovered in this state. One can only wonder what led to the demise of this formidable predator. Alien worm. What kind of creature this man is struggling to pull out from the ground? Well, there's no hole. It's a bizarre eel-like creature that was suctioned so firmly to the floor that it seemed fused to it. It's starting to seem like creatures of Stranger Things find inspiration from real-life beings like this one. And this isn't a movie prop either. It's actually a lamprey, a jawless fish with monstrous suckers that typically resides in the depths of the ocean. This particular lamprey likely got unintentionally caught by a deep-sea fisherman, and in its struggle to survive by latching onto the nearest stable surface it could find. Alien fish. Have you ever seen something and marvel at how nature crafted it? Take a look at this. It could easily be mistaken for a creature from the Stranger Things universe. But what exactly is it? Believe it or not, this is a type of fish called the purple eel goby. And these aren't just individual specimens, this is a group of them. Whoever discovered them likely gathered them together to create a monstrous appearance. Legged worm. A couple years back, this video surfaced showing a white snake with what appeared to be sprouted limbs, slowly dragging itself across the ground. The uploader believed it was a rare mutation, while some enthusiasts even speculated it might have been bewitched, though that's quite far-fetched. Upon closer inspection, experts identified it as a reptilian creature resembling the Mexican mole lizard, typically found only in the Baja California peninsula. Here's where it gets intriguing. This particular lizard-like creature was discovered in Kazakhstan, thousands of miles away. Could it have been smuggled there? Or is it a previously unidentified species of mole lizard? Root Man. Get ready to cover your ears because we're about to encounter real-life mandrakes, the noisy humanoid baby plants from the Harry Potter universe. While many of us thought mandrakes were purely from J.K. Rowling's imagination, this video suggests otherwise. Could it be that Rowling drew inspiration from a real-life sighting of a mandrake? On a more serious note, where did these humanoids plants come from? The video ends abruptly, leaving us uncertain. Perhaps it's a prop for a movie, or it could truly exist somewhere hidden from public knowledge. Swamp-fested. Get ready for this, because it might turn your stomach. At first glance, it seems like there's movement in the swamp, but up close it's evident it's entirely infested with maggots. I might gag just thinking about it. A swamp filled with maggots can only mean one thing. A carcass of some animal is decomposing in there, attracting all sorts of decay. It's likely contaminated the whole swamp. Hopefully these maggots won't be around for much longer. Lemona. This residential CCTV footage captured a scene that could easily be featured in a horror movie. A strange humanoid figure was spotted, moving in an eerie crab-like crawl on all fours, causing a nearby dog to react with caution. As the video went viral online, it sparked widespread unease and curiosity. Some speculated it might be the legendary cryptid Lemona, out for a nighttime wander, while others dismissed it as a staged prank for online attention. Amidst these theories, the true identity of the mysterious creature remains shrouded in mystery. Horse's woe. While exploring a remote Guatemalan forest, two tourists on horseback encountered a strange creature resembling an anteater, which unexpectedly tackled one of their horses. The startled rider managed to land safely on a bed of soft bushes. The creature swiftly vanished into the dense foliage, leaving the tourists shaken and puzzled. They uploaded the video in hopes that online communities could help identify the creature. Despite widespread speculation that it might be an anteater, local experts confirm that anteaters have long been considered extinct in Guatemala, adding to the mystery surrounding this encounter. Struggling wasp. A farmer found this strange caterpillar with a big hole in it, and it looked like something was coming out, and it turned out to be a wasp. The wasp fully emerged, then weirdly went back inside the caterpillar, and the video ended there. It's an eerie and gross video, but it shows a parasitic wasp. These wasps lay their eggs inside other insects like caterpillars. The wasp larvae feed on the host from the inside, eventually emerging as adult wasps. We usually think of wasps as just stinging us, but now we know they also lay eggs in other insects. Longest centipede. Watching this clip, I'm just relieved there's a screen between me and that creepy thing. The video shows what looks like an 8-foot-long centipede crawling on the ground with its numerous tentacle-like legs. This spindly horror seems like it flew straight out of Mars. While many of us won't be able to sleep tonight after seeing something like that, an entomologist noted that no insect like this exists on our planet, making it even more mysterious. So, could it be a unique species? Or is the clip just a hoax? Massive moth. As if smaller insects weren't enough to freak us out, giant ones have started showing up, like these moths that appeared online, leaving people horrified. With thick red and white bodies and huge butterfly wings, these critters were almost the size of a fist. Their strange look made people think of Godzilla. But there's no need to burn down your house, because your chances of seeing these hairy critters are very low. They are the rare Cecrophia moths, native to North America, and only found in the hardwood forest east of the Rocky Mountains. Mutated reptile. While human medicine has found alternatives for almost everything, in the animal kingdom, it's adapt or fall prey. This alligator chose to adapt. It appeared to have lost its front limbs and crawled using only its back legs. Tourists who spotted the massive reptile gasped in fear, thinking it was some unidentified creature. Its rapid movements and determined demeanor made it look even fiercer than its normal counterparts. Well, you gotta make the best of what you have. Possessed goat. Here's a goat that looks a bit out of sorts. Uploaded by a farm owner, this video featured a goat with an unusual face. Initially mistaken by many netizens as a facial deformity, some wondered if it was born that way. However, the truth is different. This is a Damascus goat, originally from Syria. While they are born with normal-shaped heads, as they mature, their appearance gradually transforms into what you see in the video. Headless Moose. Nothing can function without a head, right? Well, there seems to be an exception to that rule. A video circulating online has baffled social media users worldwide. It shows a moose apparently running around without a head. Now the question is, was this truly a headless moose or something entirely different? Some suggest it might be an optical illusion caused by a unique camera angle. Just imagine a headless moose running towards you. It's enough to keep anyone up at night. Alien brain? What did this guy stumble upon in the wetland? I'm just as puzzled as you are. The video showed him exploring the area and uncovering a large object that slowly curls up into a ball. Some online users even compared it to an alien brain, with its identity unknown. I did some digging and found it resembles a gumboot chitin, which can grow up to 36 centimeters and is edible. Well, it looks like the guy found himself in an unusual snack. Alien hand. A woman was shocked to find this hand peeking through a crack in her roof. The hand seemed large with sharp claw-like nails and moved as if searching for something. It was difficult to identify the creature to which the hand belonged, but its appearance was unsettlingly human-like. While some online speculated it could be a werewolf, others theorized it might be a raccoon. With the variety of creatures out there, nothing can be definitively stated. Faceless Dog. I guess everyone enjoys hosting guests, but sometimes you get unexpected visitors, like this one. A homeowner was getting ready for work when he spotted this dog standing just outside his house, and it seemed to be missing something, like its eyes. As the guy recorded, the strange-looking canine remained eerily motionless, leaving the man unsettled. While skeptics might see it as a clever hoax, I can't shake the feeling that there's something profoundly unsettling about the animal's presence. Horned snake. Snakes are terrifying on their own, but now there's this to haunt your nightmares. Two horns were clearly visible protruding from the reptile's head as it slowly slithers away. The internet community seems divided about this creature. While it's undeniably horrifying, some find it fascinating and speculate it could be a horned dragon. On the other hand, skeptics argue the snake might have swallowed a frog, with those being its legs. I'll let you be the judge. Human Cyclops. Is this guy for real? Or am I seeing things? A Cyclops human like many others. I thought these were just characters from ancient myths, but now he's a living, breathing reality. The video has sparked a lot of speculation, with many people pointing to the discovery of a giant Cyclops skull years ago under Midwest farmlands. Although it was later debunked as an elephant skull, with the supposed large eye socket being its trunk hole, some still believe in their existence. Butterscrop? A butterfly or a scorpion? Well, it looked like a mix of both. Its long spear-like body and wings at the very end were quite nightmarish. If this wasn't bizarre enough, its aggressively moving curved tail is sure enough to give you the creeps. It certainly made life difficult for its predators. You might be wondering, what kind of insect is this? Although internet folks thought of it as some failed cross between a butterfly and a scorpion, an expert later revealed that it's actually a harmless stick insect. It's hard to believe with such an intimidating appearance. Unicorn skull. While excavating his backyard, this man stumbled upon an extraordinary find, a skull. But this wasn't just any skull. It had a horn on top and a long muzzle. The single horn was unmistakably reminiscent of a unicorn skull, the magical beings of fairy tales. The video ignited online speculation, with many embracing the possibility of their existence, while others remained skeptical, dismissing the creature as nothing more than myth. Velociraptor. A man put a camera in the woods to record wildlife in their natural environment. What it recorded left him and the internet astonished. A gigantic bird-like creature dashed across the frame, resembling a Velociraptor, prompting discussions about the potential return of dinosaurs. Others speculated it could be the Murray, a legendary cryptid from Papua New Guinea. Locals describe it as a dinosaur-like and claim multiple sightings over the years. Mr. Frog. This world is not for the weak, and this frog seemed to have realized that and decided to stand up for himself, quite literally. Taking the tiniest steps you've ever seen, this frog was on the way to home, all the way across that steppe. Well, this guy had a long journey ahead of him. Bipedal. Ever come across something so familiar yet puzzlingly unfamiliar? Well, this clip is just that. A man discovered this peculiar creature in a field. It resembled a rat, but with a twist. 2 long bent legs, a rat-like body, and an unusual lengthy tail. It hopped around the ground, leaving everyone intrigued. Netizens asked the man to leave the creature, speculating it might be under otherworldly influence. However, its identity was soon unveiled. It was a jerboa, a hopping rodent found in the deserts of Africa and Asia. Mystery bird. Many experts believe that our jungles still conceal numerous bird species waiting to be discovered. Recently, a tourist exploring the Peruvian forest stumbled upon a bird that has shocked scientists worldwide. Some experts speculate it might be an unidentified species of kiwi, while others suggest it could be a descendant of the extinct dodo birds. Meanwhile, online commentators were drawing comparisons to llamas and wondered whether this bird could be a mythical creature capable of shape-shifting and mimicking other animals. If that's true, I'd be rather hesitant to uncover its true nature. Monk rat. Who says the goblins and other creatures from movies don't really exist? Maybe they take on animal forms to hide in plain sight, evading detection. Consider this. Even if it's just an ordinary animal, this creature is unlike anything we've seen before. While some suggested it could be a distant relative of the silvery marmoset, the lack of similar features cast doubts on that theory. Some are starting to entertain the idea that this could be a type of goblin. If that's true, let's hope we never encounter it close to home. Ant chain. Ever wonder if animals behave differently when we're not watching? Well, they undoubtedly go a bit out of character, like these thousands of ants attempting a daring escape. This sight is exceptionally rare, because while ants often stick together, they typically don't hang eagerly from ceilings. You might be curious why these ants are behaving this way. Experts speculate they've formed this chain to raid a wasp honeycomb. These are no ordinary ants, they're army ants. It's likely they infiltrated the nest, lured out the wasps, plundered all the honey, and will return only once every last bit of food is gone. Beephobic nightmare. When your house hosts a hive that massive, it might seem easier to just start over from scratch. Seriously, how does anyone let their home get overrun by bees like this? While we're all for respecting nature, this situation is undeniably unsettling. And that hive looks like it's calling the shots, too. This footage was likely captured by exterminators. Finally. But if you're wondering how a hive could grow this large, it probably happened in one of those vacant rentals that nobody pays attention to until the owners return or decide to sell. That would explain why it took so long for the exterminators to intervene. Yikes! Hellish slime. I feel like I'm about to be sick. I have no idea what kind of gutter monster this is or where it crawled out from, but there's no way I want this creature inside my house. Ironically, if you're into fishing, you might recognize it. It's a ragworm, commonly found in the UK and prized as bait. However, ragworms don't usually look this slimy. This one must have been swimming in algae for ages. Gross! And even though I know it's effective for fishing, I can't imagine actually handling it, even with gloves on. Humanoid bug. Right from the start, it's clear this isn't your typical insect. Its limbs are strangely human-like, sparking panic among netizens. There's a belief circulating that our planet was once home to a diminutive species, potentially rivaling ants in size. On closer inspection, it even displays humanoid features like a chest bone and ribs, which insects typically lack. Some speculate it could be evidence of a secretive alien army that once visited Earth, but mysteriously disappeared. Now, many are pondering whether this skeleton validates the existence of such a species. The Naga. In Hindu mythology, there is a divine being known as the Naga, a creature born half human, half serpent. According to legend, the Naga once roamed the earth, dwelling near water bodies and in shaded jungles, guarding hidden treasures and observing humanity closely. If ever provoked or wronged, it was said to exact a devastating revenge, draining its victims of life. Now, a video depicting a half-man, half-snake entity has sparked belief among many Hindus that the Naga may be more than just a myth. Although this sighting occurred in the Philippines, some speculate that the spirit of the Naga transcends borders, traveling across countries. Yet, little else is known about this elusive entity, as it has not been sighted again. Mystery transport. I've watched this video countless times, and I'm still baffled. Is it a tree being transported? But trees don't bounce like that. It's not a giant animal or something you'd expect from a fishing trip either. Those ribbed features add to the mystery, suggesting something organic, yet unfamiliar. It's a total enigma, and I'm completely stumped. If you have any insights or theories, please clue me in. Moving rock. Out in the wilderness, a man stumbled upon a large stone gliding across the ground. How could a stone move like that? It appeared to have 4 small limbs. Did they help its movement? The man decided to pick it up and place it in a bag. Speculations arose that it might be a remote-controlled stone. However, lacking concrete evidence, the moving stone remained an unsolved mystery. Washed ashore.
A grisly carcass washed up on a beach in New Zealand, leading to rampant speculation across the internet. Let's watch the video and see if we can decide.
Since its discovery back in 2013, this mysterious carcass found on a New Zealand beach has stirred intense curiosity and speculation. The half-buried head, adorned with jagged teeth and gaping jaws, immediately captivated onlookers. Stretching 30 feet long but missing most of its body, theories abound regarding its origin.
30 feet long, and obviously the head portion of the remains were pretty scary. I mean, you see some very long teeth there. There's several dozen teeth.
Some believe it was preyed upon by a predator, while others suggest it may have washed ashore during decomposition. Its appearance has sparked comparisons to underwater monsters and even prehistoric creatures. Local authorities promptly intervened, retrieving the carcass for testing to definitively identify the creature. However, since then, there has been no further information or updates regarding its true nature. The birdie brunch.
Yeah, these birds out here are on crack.
We might need to stay alert because if birds are looking like this, we could be facing another pandemic soon. The sight of this black bird in a Target parking lot is concerning, suggesting that whatever caused its condition is now airborne. Speculations range from a parasitic zombie virus infestation to other less ominous theories. Some experts hypothesize it could be linked to environmental toxins or even a rare genetic mutation. Unfortunately, the bird flew away before anyone could examine it closely, leaving the truth behind its unusual appearance a mystery. Werewolf. If you're doubtful of the werewolf's existence, then this clip will definitely change your mind. Recorded by a hiker, the footage claimed to have captured a werewolf. Once it hit the internet, speculation ran wild. Some argued that if it truly were a werewolf, it would have sensed the hiker nearby. Others suggested it might be caught in a transition phase, appearing more human than wolf, which could explain its humanoid features and apparent lack of heightened senses. The hiker who shared the video chose to remain anonymous. leaving us with more questions than answers about this mysterious encounter. Mad Buck. Looks like even the animals are having a tough day and have taken up smoking. Or maybe this buck is just really angry. If I encountered a buck like that on a nature hike, two things would cross my mind. First, there might be something seriously wrong, and I'd probably head back home. Second, this is definitely a buck you don't want to provoke. The way it's forcefully exhaling like that seems like a clear warning. Let's hope whoever filmed this had the sense to retreat slowly. Maybe the buck's just upset about someone encroaching on its turf. Real-life dinosaur. It seems those rumors about dinosaur comebacks weren't entirely false after all. Chinese scientists appear to have pulled off the project successfully. The man cradling the creatures claims it's a product of lab engineering. They made their announcement while speaking to a reporter. But before you dismiss the dinosaur as fake, observe how it moves its head and blinks its eyes. It's hard to decide whether it's incredible or just plain foolish. Skeptics quickly dismiss the video, arguing it's impossible to resurrect species millions of years old so suddenly. What do you think about this? Open discussion. In 2002, deep in the rugged mountains of Afghanistan, a soldier on patrol experienced a harrowing event. During their mission, the troops stumbled upon a mysterious cave filled with military gear, but no trace of their missing comrades. Out of the darkness emerged a massive spider. This monstrous arachnid had a pale pink body, menacing dark legs, and emitted a peculiar odor that unnerved the soldiers. They swiftly engaged the creature, firing at it until after a tense 30 seconds, they successfully brought it down. To keep the unsettling encounter concealed, the soldiers loaded the enormous spider onto a Chinook helicopter, ensuring it vanished from public view forever. Thank you very much for watching the video. Do like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you once again.